Israel's under attack. Joe Biden has John Kerry as his climate czar, who he had on Capitol Hill yesterday. We've learned very recently that while John Kerry was Secretary of State under the Obama-Biden administration, he was telling Iran secrets about Israel. I mean, that's treason. That would question as to whether or not John Kerry should even have a security clearance. He certainly shouldn't be a part of the administration. But there's a lot of problems in America with the 8 million jobs available, despite what the liberal media says and what a lot of liberal in Congress say. There's a shortage of workers in America, a massive shortage of workers in America in every sector, not just the lower paid tourism jobs, but also the manufacturing, construction, and the skilled labor. So we've got a lot of problems in America we need to solve. And on the Oversight Committee, there's no shortage of oversight. Look at all the money that's being spent in Washington. There should be oversight. There's massive amounts of waste, fraud, and abuse, but yet the Democrats want to focus on January the 6th. The hearing they had before this was titled White Supremacy in the FBI. I mean, there's a total disconnect between what the Democrats are trying to do in Washington and what needs to be done in Washington.
What are your thoughts about President Biden yesterday and today trying to reach out, and he says, you know, get some work done across the aisle with Republicans? Do you think that's possible when it comes to figuring out the infrastructure bill and how to pay for it?
I think it's possible, but let's look at why he's saying that. He's saying that because they wanted to ram another partisan bill through Congress, and they had to do it through budget reconciliation, which had a bunch of tax increases in there. The moderate Democrats have put their foot down and said, no, we can't vote for big tax increases right now. So now he's had to go back to the drawing board, and now he's going to have to find Republican support out there. And the Republicans have been very clear, from the most conservative Republicans to the most moderate Republicans. We've all said we need to see an infrastructure bill that invests in infrastructure, not some of these liberal New Deal, socialist wish list items. We need to invest in real infrastructure, and we need to do it in an efficient manner, not with the Democrats' excessive regulations and their Green New Deal fantasies.
Yeah, you've said there's a shortage of workers. I think we all agree there may not be a shortage of workers. There's a shortage of people willing to take the jobs that are out there. And some people say that it's because they're getting stimulus checks, they're getting enhanced unemployment, which is an extra $1,200 a month. Do you think those kinds of payments should stop?
Absolutely. I've called for that months and months ago. I did an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal many months ago saying that the government was incentivizing people not to work, and we were going to pay the price. And here we are, when the COVID restrictions are finally being lifted all over America, and employers are trying to get back to where they were pre-COVID, but the workers won't show up for work. I don't blame the workers. You know, if you can make more money not working, why would you go work? And this is just bad policy coming out of Washington. And the Biden administration and the liberal Democrats in Washington, they continue to say we need to extend unemployment, we need to enhance unemployment, when at the end of the day, if the government just got out of the way, these people would go back to work, and our economy would be just as strong as it was prior to COVID.
Yeah. All right. Well, Congressman James Comer, thank you so much. It's always great to have you with us.